Looking at it from any perspective, you should invest in Colombia, because you can see it's strategically located only 3 hours away from Miami and 5 hours from Sao Paulo. Colombia is an economic phenomenon. It has the most stable growth of any country in the region since the 1970s. Colombia has shown a fast recovery after the world crisis, reaching a GDP growth of almost 6% in 2011. Colombia has never defaulted on its debt and has never experienced hyperinflation. Right now, the country's inflation rate is 2 points below the average for Latin American countries. Foreign investment in Colombia has increased over 330% in 7 years. Therefore, Colombia is the second most attractive country for investment in Latin America in the next 3 years, in accordance with research of investor perception by JP Morgan Chase Bank Company. 3 of the top risk rating agencies gave Colombia the investment grade, highlighting its ability to deal with the external shocks and an increase in its macroeconomic credibility. The country is open to the world, offering new opportunities for all who are interested. Currently, international trade accounts represent 30% of Colombia's GDP. In 8 years, Colombian exports have increased 4 times, reaching markets such as Europe and Asia. It's about getting to know a different point of view. Colombia has it all. From Colombia, you have preferential access to more than 1.5 billion consumers, thanks to international trade agreements with 48 countries. Additionally, the country has 18 international investment agreements and 16 double taxation agreements, becoming an excellent export platform to cover several markets worldwide. In the last 5 years, Colombia has improved 45 positions in Doing Business ranking of the World Bank, positioning as the top reformer in Latin America. Multinational companies recognize Colombian managers as the best qualified in the region. According to IMD 2011, Colombia is 5th among 59 countries around the world in terms of labor force growth and has the highest availability of skilled labor in the region. Colombia has the most competitive free trade zone model in Latin America, with a 15% income tax rate, no import duties and VAT, no restriction on sales to the local market. Unlike other countries, there is no requirement for export-oriented production. There are special incentives for different sectors, including tourism, which offers exemption for 30 years for those who invest in the construction or renovation of hotels between January 1, 2003 and December 31, 2017. Or innovation, where the Colombian government will pay from 50 to 90% of the salaries of people working in research and development centers. But Colombia is not just about opportunities for your company. It also offers a high quality of life for those wishing to invest and live in the country. In Colombia, you'll find more than 45 18-hole golf courses. Many of these sites have been designed by famous golf architects, including Jack Nicklaus and Mark Mahana. You can also shop at world-class luxury stores in Colombia's most exclusive shopping centers. Colombia is gaining recognition as an emerging world-class tourism destination. International visitors in Colombia have doubled in 7 years. Visitors in cruises have multiplied by 6 in 5 years. Cartagena is an embarkation port for Royal Caribbean and Pullman Tour. The main cruise lines in the Caribbean include Colombian ports in their cruise tours. Over 160 cruise ship calls are expected at Cartagena, Santa Marta, and San Andres. There are 29 IB World Schools in Colombia offering one or more of the 3 IB programs. 8 schools offer the primary years program, 8 schools offer the middle years program, and 28 schools offer the diploma program. The first school was authorized in 1977, and 4 Colombian universities are listed in the top 30 universities in Latin America. From any perspective, Colombia is an ideal investment destination. Invest in Colombia. Work, commitment, creativity.